There are few names in African history that carry the weight of legend and history combined, and Queen Amina of Zazzau is undoubtedly one of them. Known for her ferocity, military brilliance, and unwavering leadership, Queen Amina is a figure whose story has been passed down through generations. Born in the 16th century, her legend continues to resonate today as a symbol of strength, courage, and resilience. But who exactly was this queen who defied the norms of her time? Her tale is one that blurs the lines between history and myth. It's a captivating story that has totally inspired and mystified so many generations, you know? It is said that Amina's rule brought about an age of dominance for the kingdom of Zazzau, expanding its borders far beyond what any king before her had achieved and securing its place among the great civilizations of West Africa. But it wasn't just her military prowess that made her legendary. It was her strategic mind, her fierce determination, and her ability to shatter the boundaries set for women of her era. In this video, we embark on an exploration of Queen Amina's life, from her privileged beginnings in Zazzau to her rise as one of Africa's most renowned warrior queens. We'll uncover the struggles she faced, the battles she fought, and the legacy she left behind. A legacy that has endured for centuries and continues to inspire women and men alike across the world. Queen Amina's story begins around the year 1533 in the heart of what is now modern-day Nigeria. She was born into the royal family of Zazzau, a powerful Hausa city-state. Her mother, Bakwa of Turunku, was the ruling queen, a formidable leader in her own right who had established the capital city of Zazzau. From her earliest days, Amina was immersed in the world of politics, statecraft, and warfare. Unlike other girls of her time, she did not live a secluded life within the palace walls. Instead, she was a constant presence at her grandfather's side in the royal court, learning the intricacies of administration and governance. She watched, she listened, and she absorbed every detail. It became clear to everyone in the court that Amina was no ordinary princess. While other children played, Amina was on the training grounds, honing her skills with the sword and the spear. She displayed a natural aptitude for military strategy, quickly earning the respect of the seasoned soldiers and generals of Zazzau's army. Her younger brother, Karima, was the heir apparent, but it was Amina who captured the imagination and admiration of the people. They saw in her a reflection of her mother's strength and a future leader destined for greatness. By the age of 16, she had already been given command of a cavalry unit, a testament to her exceptional abilities and the faith the kingdom placed in her. When their mother, Queen Bakwa, passed away, the throne passed to Amina's brother, Karima. For the 10 years of his reign, Amina served as his lead warrior, the commander of his armies. This was her proving ground. She led Zazzau's forces on numerous campaigns, solidifying her reputation as a brilliant and fearless tactician. She was not a queen who directed battles from a safe distance. She was on the front lines, fighting alongside her soldiers, her presence a source of immense courage and morale. Her strategies were innovative, her attacks swift and decisive. She understood the terrain, the strengths of her army, and the weaknesses of her enemies, allowing her to secure victory after victory. Upon Karima's death around 1576, the path to the throne was clear. There was no other choice, no other candidate who commanded such universal respect and authority. Amina ascended as the Queen of Zazzau. It is said that just 3 months into her reign, she launched what would become a 34-year-long military campaign. Her goal was not merely to defend Zazzau's borders, but to expand them, to create an empire that would dominate the trade routes and control the flow of wealth across the region. She declared her intention to make the men of the surrounding kingdoms her subjects, and she set out to do just that. Her reign marked a new era of expansion for Zazzau. Queen Amina led her army, a formidable force said to be 20,000 strong, on a relentless march of conquest. She subdued the lands of the Nupe and the Jukuan, extending her influence as far as the banks of the river Niger. Her conquests stretched from Kano in the north to the confluence of the Niger and Benue rivers in the south. These were not simply raids for plunder. They were strategic campaigns designed to incorporate vast territories into her growing empire. Under her rule, Zazzau became the center of the north-south Saharan trade and the east-west Sudan trade. She controlled the trade routes for salt, metals, and horses, bringing unprecedented wealth and prosperity to her kingdom. One of Queen Amina's most enduring legacies is the fortifications she built around the territories she conquered. These massive earthen walls, known as Ganur Amina or Amina's walls, became a defining feature of the Hausa city-states. Some of these walls still stand today, a silent testament to her strategic foresight. They serve not only as a defense against invaders, but also as a clear demarcation of her domain, a physical manifestation of her power and authority. Each new camp she established on her campaigns was fortified in this way, securing her gains and allowing her kingdom to administer the newly acquired lands effectively. Queen Amina's personal life is shrouded in as much legend as her military exploits. She famously never married and had no children. According to popular oral tradition, she took a new, temporary husband from the ranks of the vanquished army in every town she conquered, only to have him executed the following morning. This was said to be a strategy to ensure that no man could ever claim power over her or her kingdom through marriage. While historians debate the literal truth of this legend, it speaks volumes about her fierce independence and her absolute dedication to her role as ruler. She was married to her kingdom, and her focus was singular: the power, prosperity, and security of Zazzau. Her defiance was not limited to the battlefield. It extended to every aspect of her life. In a patriarchal world, she did not just rule, she dominated. She led armies, she built an empire, and she dictated the terms of her own life, refusing to be constrained by the traditional roles assigned to women. She introduced new crops like the kola nut to her region, further boosting the economy. She was an innovator, a builder, and a conqueror, all wrapped into one. Her leadership was transformative, reshaping the political and economic landscape of West Africa for generations to come. The end of Queen Amina's life is as debated as its beginning. Legends say she died in battle at a place called Atagar, near modern-day Ida. She died as she had lived, a warrior on the front lines, fighting for her kingdom. Her 34-year reign left an indelible mark on the history of Nigeria and the entire African continent. She was a woman who rose to power through sheer merit, skill, and an unbreakable will, creating an empire in a world dominated by men. She proved that leadership is not determined by gender, but by courage, intelligence, and vision. Queen Amina's story is a reminder of the untold power that lies within each individual. The power to lead, to conquer, and to shape the future. Her name lives on as a beacon of hope for those who dare to defy expectations and forge their own path. Her legacy is not just in the walls she built or the land she conquered, but in the enduring spirit of resilience and strength that she represents. A true African queen, a warrior, and a legend whose tale continues to echo through the corridors of history.